Also this morning, Aisling is at the National Concert Hall.
Hi Keelan, throughout the programme I'll be finding out about Ireland's national music education programme, Music Generation. They have a two-day conference here today and tomorrow with a gala concert tonight, and I'll be meeting some of the young musicians involved.
You're very welcome back to the programme. Well, next to Music Generation, that's the music education programme, which is aimed at keeping teenagers interested in their music lessons and in playing instruments. Our reporter Aisling Riordan joins us now from the conference, which is underway at the National Concert Hall.
Hi Keelan, I'm in the John Field room here where things are getting set up for the conference. Joining me now is Rosaleen Malloy, who's National Director of Music Generation. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much.
Tell me what's happening over the next 2 days.
Well, over the next 2 days we have a National Music Generation conference here with our conference partners, the National Concert Hall, where a host of musicians, music educators and anyone interested in music education in young people are coming together to look at how we can continue to provide access to music tuition for anybody that wants it in the country.
There's young musicians coming from different counties throughout, and they're part of this programme.
Absolutely. Over the course of the 2 days, we've more than 300 children and young people that will be performing a range of pop-up performances in the National Concert Hall, including a fantastic gala concert tonight on the main auditorium. And so far, Music Generation reaches some 20,000 children and young people in 12 areas of the country. It's an outstanding success, all of which has been made possible by the support of U2, the Ireland Funds, the Department of Education and Skills and local music education partnerships.
And there's a gala concert tonight?
There is indeed. We have young ambassadors from Louth, Mayo and Sligo that will be performing, and all of this will be introduced by a fantastic presidential salute performed by the Barrack Street Youth Band from Cork City, and of course our special guest of honour this evening will be President Higgins.
So you're with, the top names.
We are indeed, and it is a fantastic celebration of what it is that children and young people can do. Children and young people are our best assets in education. They're our best assets of the future, and we firmly believe that providing access to children and young people is their absolute fundamental right, and today's conference will be exploring lots of issues around being able to continue that for the future.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rosaleen. So if we move over to Boris Hunka, and he is the Limerick coordinator. How are you keeping?
Hello there. Good, thanks.
Keeping the youth engaged, how do you do it?
Well, it's a challenge, especially as they get older, but teenagers are always passionate about music, and it's a question of remembering that and working with them on their terms, whether that's using hip-hop or rock or whatever, and also realising it's a social thing. Music's a social thing. It's about hanging out and having fun as much as it is about the technical side of it. And
the stats are that, youth are engaged up to a certain point, teenage years, and then after that it's trying to hold on to them.
Certainly, it's much easier to engage with younger children because they're open to stuff. Once people can make their own decisions, it's a question of actually reaching out to them and making it something they want to do, which again, the social side and the fun of it, and also the quality of the musicians we can bring to them, keeps them excited on that level.
Excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Boris. So if we head over here, we're going to meet a school, and we're going to meet Jack Mahan. Jack, you're 16?
Yep.
What year are you in?
5th year.
Excellent. You're here with Boris Vocational School from County Carlow. Tell me a bit about your choir.
Well, we started off as a group of 27, and through the transition year programme, we developed our own choral piece then with Linda Buckley and with the help of Music Generation Carlow. So this is the finished product, Speranza.
So you composed this yourselves?
Yep. With the help of Aideen and, as I say, Music Generation Carlow.
And tell me why you enjoy being part of the choir and music in general.
I think it's just kind of a liberating thing. It's more, you get so much out of it, and kind of we used to come together on a Thursday, and kind of it was, our little thing on a Thursday, and kind of just really, time to just have a bit of crack and fun, and enjoy ourselves, I guess,
Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you very much, Jack, for that. Keelan, join me in the next hour where I'll be on the Music Generation bus and finding out about lots of different music genres. But first, the Boris Vocational School are going to sing us out.
Now we're going to go back to Aisling, who is at the National Concert Hall this morning for Music Generation. That's the education programme which aims to keep teenagers interested in their music lessons.
Hi Keelan, I'm here on the Music Generations bus that's been converted into a haven for young musicians. Joining me now is Nigel Flegg, and you're from the National Concert Hall. Nigel, tell me a bit about engaging youth.
Well, I think it's tremendously important, and it forms a big part of what we're about in the education programme in the National Concert Hall. And obviously, it's a huge thing for Music Generation as well. And I think the key thing is to create programmes and activities that are interesting, exciting, and relevant to the youth, to young musicians. Because I think it's kind of ironic that the biggest fall off in engagement happens at exactly the time when so many young people are getting really enthusiastic about music. So in their teenage years, they're getting into bands, they're playing together, they're exploring all sorts of creative avenues, but yet we see this fall off in engagement in music education. So I think that's a big challenge for us. We need to look at levels of engagement. We need to listen to the musicians. We need to see and hear what they want to do, and we need to let them lead the creative process. And really, we need to act as educators more as facilitators, and let the young musicians kind of. You know, they're the experts. They're the creative sparks, and we need to really engage with them and let them show us how to move ahead with music education.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Nigel, for that. If we move down here, we're going to meet Denise Chyla, and you're a music tutor. Tell me a bit about what you're going to be doing over the next 2 days.
Over the next 2 days, we've brought a little bit of Limerick Music Generation to Dublin, and we're going to be doing some workshops around songwriting, just generally expression, and really getting into what music is personally for each unique individual kid, because that we found is the most important aspect of ever working with children, ever working with music, freedom and expression and creativity.
And how do you connect with the young people?
On an authentic level. You have to be a real person who has a real interest in music, who really loves what they're doing, and you really just need to be sincere about your interest in anybody for anything to work. So that's why I feel Limerick Music Generation for me was a really, really great thing, music generation in general, because you see what people are interested in, like Nigel said, you see what they want to do, what they want to be involved in, and you go with that.
And you do lots of genres, but hip-hop is your main thing, is it?
Hip-hop, spoken word, and just writing in general. Words for me are the biggest thing that I've seen that's allowed people to really express themselves, because you have to be honest. If you're writing a good song, you have to be really honest and really real about who you are, and I'm a huge advocate of honesty. So.
Excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Denise, for that. If we head down to the back of the bus, we're going to meet a lovely group from County Laois. And this is Emily. How are you?
Hi, I'm great, thanks.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mount Chat.
And tell me a bit about your music generation.
Well, I only started this year, and basically what we do is we kind of meet up every Friday and we kind of do a jamming session for an hour, and then if there's like different times for guitar lessons and all different lessons for music.
And why do you enjoy it?
Well, I'm in love with music since I was like 5, and I don't know, I find like an escape with it. So it's just an escape for me, you know, from all the stress, and I just love music.
And what, do you play an instrument, or are you a singer, or tell me a bit about?
I'm a singer, and I've been learning the guitar, and I've been playing like a year ago, but then I kind of stopped, and now I'm starting again. So.
Excellent. And you're making lots of friends.
Yeah.
And your friends are going to help sing you a song. What are you going to do for us?
We're doing Riptide by Vance Joy.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so before the Music Generation Laois kick off, the gala concert is on tonight, so if people want more information they can go to the National Concert Hall's website, but we'll leave them. Take it away.